They told her she didn't fit the image for a national shooter. They mocked her thrift store jacket and borrowed a rifle. But when the competition began, she didn't argue, didn't talk. She let her skills speak louder than any uniform ever could. By the end of the day, the crowd was on its feet, and the judges were silent. Martha Lewis wasn't the type you'd expect to see on a firing line. 54, a widow, quiet with silver hair tied in a loose braid. She worked part-time at the local post office and practiced at an old quarry outside town with a second-hand .22 rifle. When the regional competition came around, she finally registered, not to win, but to honor her late husband, a decorated marksman who used to call her his steady hand. But when she arrived at check-in, the officials exchanged looks. "You're not on the finals list," one said flatly. "I qualified last month," she replied, handing over her scores. He sighed. "Scoring change. Sorry, ma'am." She didn't argue. She just sat on the bleachers, watching the finalists prep, all polished uniforms, custom rifles, and corporate sponsors. Then something happened. One finalist's rifle jammed minutes before start. Panic spread. The event director shouted, "Anyone with a working rifle, step up as standby." Martha stood, calm, steady. The crowd chuckled, but the official, desperate, nodded her in. When the buzzer sounded, her world narrowed. Breath, heartbeat, crosshairs, and silence. 10 targets, 10 shots. Her rhythm never faltered. Every squeeze of the trigger echoed her husband's lessons. Slow, steady, and honest. When the smoke cleared, her target was pristine. All 10 holes clustered near the bullseye. The crowd went silent, then erupted. A woman who wasn't even supposed to compete had just tied the standing record. The director scrambled to verify scores, muttering to himself. "Yes," the official whispered, "she's the winner." Reporters swarmed, cameras flashing. When they asked her how it felt to win after being denied, she smiled softly. "My husband taught me you don't need permission to be precise." The trophy weighed heavy in her hands, not from gold or pride, but from justice, quietly delivered. The committee later reviewed their oversight, but everyone knew what had happened. And from that day on, the quarry range was full every weekend. People learning from the woman who turned quiet defiance into history.
I am Liam, and trust me, the next HOA story is even worse. Subscribe now.